Hey y'all! I know it's been a long time since I've been live, a couple of weeks at least. Not good, but welcome to Watch Me Wednesday. Watch me, watch me. Okay, so this is kind of cool. I'm gonna just kind of fix that. There we go. Okay, so new thing I'm gonna be doing every Wednesday at 2:30. I know I'm running a little late. Sorry about that. Every Wednesday at 2:30, I will be going live with 5 of my favorite books. And we're going to go through different things. Like we're going to go through toddler books and homeschool books and, a couple other, I have lots of different types of books we're going to be going through. So I wanted to start today off with a bang, and we're going to do our preschool books because a lot of our kiddos are going back to school. Mine still are actually at home, and we don't start until Labor Day, after Labor Day. So September 3rd is our first day of school here. We still have not gotten our teacher letters yet. The kids are checking the mail every day, waiting for those. So for those mamas who still have your little ones at home, I wanted to show you a few of my favorites that I love to use for preschool. And I'm talking, this is ages 2 through 5. Okay, so some of these are for a little bit older, but most of them are right for the 2, 3, and 4-year-olds, okay? First of all, something you're going to be teaching them is their ABCs. This one is a fun way to reiterate your ABCs. I really do like it a lot. This is Alfie and Bet's ABC. It's a pop-up book. So we're just going to start. Here we go. There's A. And you can tell these are definitely favorites. A lot of the books I'm going to be showing you might be a little bit beat up, but that is simply because we use our books. So this is Alfie and Bet. So they set off on a quest to discover the letters they like the best. But Alfie and Bet can never agree. If Alfie is A, Bet will say B. So you go through the alphabet with the cute little rhyme throughout the whole thing. But D is for dog, and here's E, F, and G for eggs, fox, and goat. Oh, we'll never agree. So do you think that they will ever end up agreeing? Oh, this one. There we go. Do you think they'll ever end up agreeing? I don't know. You'll have to read the book to find out. Alfie and Bet's ABC. I love it. It's really a great way to show the kids, kind of teach that. Let's see. The next thing that you're going to be teaching your toddler is their 1, 2, 3s, their numbers. This one is lift the flap numbers. I absolutely adore lift the flaps. So many great things about them. It's so fun because there are ways to kind of trick your brain, okay? When your brain discovers something, it's going to retain that information so much faster, so much longer. It's going to shove it right back into the long-term memory, which is exactly what you want. So something about lift the flaps is that we are discovering the different things that are behind the flaps. So you find a flap and you discover what's behind it. Oop, there's 6 carrots. So this one, in this series of book, this lift the flap numbers, there's also lift the flap ABCs and shapes and colors. I absolutely adore all of them. I used them all with Colton last year in his preschool, and he loved it. He's totally ready for kindergarten. Really excited that he's going to be starting here in the next couple weeks. So these are really fun games and activities within the book. Each page is a different game, different activity, different things to seek and find, to discover and learn. Absolutely love them. There's so many different things you can do with these books, and you don't have to do them all in one day. The great thing about preschool is that you can do it your way, and you can have one of the best ways to teach your preschoolers through playing, right? So you're going to play with them, and you can just do one page, and then, you're going to be able to see and discover, and you're going to see them learn and grow, and it's going to be so much fun. Lift the Flap Numbers is another favorite. Okay, another thing, like I said, I love kind of having them learn and discover on their own. Very first book of things to spot out and about. This is great for your 2-year-old, your 3-year-old. The pages are super thick cardstock. There's mostly pictures here, but you can ask them these questions. Who has a green bicycle? So then they have to find the green bike. Okay? Can you spot a green ball? So we're talking numbers, we're talking shapes, we're talking stripes, counting the birds, 1, 2, 3. So you got to discover 1, 2, 3, find them all. So many fun activities on just one page. So like I said, you can take this book and make a unit out of it. Take it, and they can discover different things on each page. So much fun. Very first book of things to spot out and about. Okay, another one that I really love, again, it's a Lift the Flap. I love discovery. What can I say? Okay, this is my busy day, so this is a day in the life of this little mouse. There he is. Hi. And you get to discover behind all the flaps what he does. It's time to get up. Time to get up, Sam Mouse. What does Sam do each morning? Lift the flaps to find out. Okay, so first, what does he do? First, he wakes up. And then next, and you can just ask your toddler, what is it that they are doing? He's going to go potty. And then he's getting dressed. Afterwards, he brushes his teeth. Or nope, eats breakfast. That's eating breakfast. And finally, he brushes his teeth. And that's how he starts his morning. And then you can have that conversation of, what do we do? How do we start our morning? So many fun things. Time for preschool. And you get to find all these things behind the flaps. Lunchtime. Again, finding all the lunch items behind the flaps. And then you can have that, ask them, what do you want for lunch? After lunch, what do they do after lunch? They're going shopping. They're going to find shoes and fruit. And where do they go to find these things? Love it. So that is another fun preschool book. If you want to talk about your body, this is one I highly recommend. Look Inside Your Body. Now, this is not just one for preschoolers. This one, I love the Look Inside series because it's great for your little ones, but it's also it's really great for your big ones. So it kind of spans a lot of age ranges. Like, this is probably more closer to your 4 or 5-year-old when you want to start on this one. We do have a body book for younger children as well. I highly recommend that you get online and check that one out. Just type in body in the search bar on my website on planetosborne.com, and all the body books will come up. But I love this one. And let me show you why. Because not only does it have the little snippets, the little nuggets of knowledge that Usborne is so famous for, right? But it has, how many? This one has over 100 flaps. There's one. Information. Let's get this one. There's two. More information. It's got flaps within the flaps. Lots and lots of fun things to learn and discover. I love it when they do stuff like this. Usborne is so creative. And that creativity just really shows, and it comes through. It comes through the pages, through the books. Look at how many flaps there are within flaps. So great. So much useful information that you can teach them, but at the same time, you can go at your own pace. You know, if they're just asking about the muscles in your arms, where's the biggest muscle in your body? The gluteus maximus. Ah, did you know that? It's in your bottom, and it's called the gluteus maximus. That's the biggest muscle. So many fun and engaging things within the book. Look at this one. It spans both pages. Oh, I love it. You guys, so fun. Like, if they're just asking about one simple thing, you could probably find it in this book. So that's the look inside your body. And then I have one more book and then a series I wanted to show you. So this book is all the words you need to know before you start school. This is brand new, just came out in July. And then you know how Usborne does. They are fabulous about explaining things to the parent in very simplified, easy ways so that you can then go and teach your child. So let's just get started. This is not a lift the flap. Going to school. When you start school, how will you get there? Will you walk or go by bus? Do you think you'll need to wear a helmet? Will you have to put on a seatbelt? And then you can talk about it. It encourages conversation and learning and thinking. What goes through their head? Things in the classroom. Did you know the words for all these classroom things? Something great. I should probably go through this with Colton in the next day or two. Then you can quiz them. Shapes and colors, numbers, things to eat and drink, weather and seasons. So many great fun things to go through with your preschooler to make sure that they are ready for school. I love these books. Okay, so I wanted to show you a new series that we have. They are fiction books, but this new series is really fun. Scaredy Cat, Steady Sloth, Grumpy Tortoise, and a Cautious Chameleon. So far there's the 4 books. I don't know if they're going to be coming out with more or not, but they just came out here in July, and I really love them. They each have a little moral to the story. This one with the Cautious Chameleon, of course, he does not want to stand out. He wants to be like everyone else. Cautious Chameleon felt chilly in the mountains. He just doesn't know where he fits in. And out of the sorts of the farm. Cautious Chameleon felt wrong in the ocean. Okay, so where does he fit in? The cautious chameleon was different. It's just about finding out who you are. And same with like Grumpy Tortoise, okay? As you can see, there, it's a board book. In the meadow, Tortoise smelled the flowers and felt a little less grumpy. So now he's trying to find things that are going to make him happy. And in the end, what a wonderful day. It was time for bed, and the tortoise didn't feel grumpy at all. So he found what was going to make him happy. Again, with these two as well, always a moral to the story. And I love that not only are they fun and engaging, but there's something to learn. Okay, so those are my top picks for preschoolers. If you have any questions, comment below. Or if you want to chat about the books, let me know. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks.